Hello and welcome to the 2021-2022 random validation process for the Title V Part B Rural and Low Income School, or RLIS, use of funds. My name is Nes Paniagua and I'm the program coordinator for RLIS. First, we would like to share some things to keep in mind regarding this random validation process. Please note that documenting overall compliance for a program requirement may require several forms of documentation to be maintained locally and available upon request by TEA and/or auditors. Another thing to note is that to ensure overall compliance with program requirements, LEAs should refer to the program guide and/or other program-related resources that reference the multiple forms of documentation required to be maintained locally. In addition, keep in mind that documentation requested for submission during the random validation process may not include all forms of documentation that are required to be maintained locally. For this random validation, we will be looking at the use of funds portion of the Title V Part B Rural and Low Income program. This can be found on section 5222, 20 USC 7351A, use of funds. And this states, local awards. Grant funds awarded to local educational agencies under this subpart should be used for any of the following: activities authorized under Part A Title I, activities authorized under Part A Title II, activities authorized under Title III, activities authorized under Part A of Title IV, and parental involvement activities. So these are the only activities that are allowed for use of RLIS funds. Now let's examine some of the documentation required for this validation. So what is the documentation required? The relevant pages of the district and/or campus improvement plan. And this is the description of that acceptable documentation. The LEA provided the relevant pages of the district and/or campus improvement plan and reference the section or sections that list the program specific, and these are the programs: Title I Part A, Title II Part A, Title III, Title IV Part A, or parental involvement activities implemented to meet Goal 1, which is increase student academic achievement, and/or Goal 2, which is to decrease the dropout rate.